Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast, The Dark Price of the Spotlight, Entertainment Edition. We rocked it. Congrats, guys. They only took a couple. My name is Tatiana Liary. I'm a Latin artist, digital creator. I have my own merch. Please go to tatianaliary.com and you can see everything I've done or I'm doing. And of course, actually next to me, we have again Illa Noize.
What is up, everyone?
That was very short. I'm sorry.
That was the quickest applause I've ever.
I forgot that I had to.
They go, it's not Judas. They stop clapping.
That's it. My name is Illa Noize. I'm a music producer. Credits are Netflix, ESPN, Hulu, and a lot more.
Boom, 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 boom. And then we have the legend off camera again, guys. Judah Crombie.
Legend. Where's my claps at?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, so we looked at the poll, and an overwhelming majority of people said, we like Illina. We like Illina, and he's so much more handsome than Judah. So that's why.
Oh, please.
That's why we're doing this.
That is not true.
These are lies, everyone.
We'll probably want to have you again in camera.
Yeah, we'll switch it up
at some point.
We'll switch it up. Or you can just sit on his lap.
Oh, jeez.
I was thinking that.
We're going to turn it into that type of podcast,
No. Just kidding. Just Judah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to subscribe. And, of course, go to our, I can't even talk today.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great today. I swear I didn't drink anything today. We don't do that before these podcasts. But you can go anywhere and look for us. You can go. We have a Facebook. We have an Instagram. Remember, if you want to see us, you can go to YouTube if you want to see the full episode, or just go to Spotify and you can hear us. So thank you so much. Remember to subscribe and share it. Today we have a crazy, crazy episode, which I'm super excited about. We have a lot of things going on, a lot of controversy. Whew, very cool stuff. So I'm going to start with Bebe Rexha, because Bebe Rexha is actually trying, or is being threatened to expose the music industry, which I give it kudos. That's actually good.
Yeah, so that's brave of her.
Yeah, very
That's going to put a
brave.
big X on her back.
That's right. And that's what I wanted to talk a bit about, because Bebe Rexha is threatening to expose the music industry by this. Watch this. So she said on a tweet on July 2nd, "I could bring down a big chunk of this industry. I am frustrated. I have been undermined. I have been so quiet for the longest time." She said, "When I have spoken up, I have been silenced and punished by this industry. Things must change," she added, threatening to tell all of my truths, the good and the bad and the ugly. She also, Rexha featured on David Guetta's 2015 hit Hey Mama, alongside Nicki Minaj and Afrojack. However, she didn't initially was actually properly credited at the time. And then she said, when she had requested to be featured, they said, "Oh, it's too many features on one song," because in the EDM song world, you can only have one or two artists or whatever. So months later, after speaking with Guetta and involving her lawyer, according to the USA Today, she finally received credit and her name was added to the song title. And then in 2021, in an interview with Los Angeles Times, she called the music industry the most toxic industry there is.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard much of her about her music lately. So I think they're trying to kind of like shut her up.
Blacklist her, maybe?
Yeah. For her just coming up and saying the truth. Because we have talked in other episodes how crazy the music industry is. And if you don't do what they tell you to do, then they start doing that. Exactly that.
I agree with her as far as the music industry being the most toxic industry. There's just so many secrets and like different conspiracies. Obviously, we've talked about a lot of that. And just a lot of weird, shady stuff, selling of the soul kind of type stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with her that it's super toxic. It's very sad that she kind of has a target on her back. But
I think every artist, whenever they want to expose the music industry, this happens.
Yeah.
Or they end up dead.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully.
Well, she's saying
that doesn't
it's
happen.
the most corrupt entertainment industry in the world. Obviously, you know, if she's putting that above Hollywood, that says a lot. Because Hollywood is like, you know, they do the rituals and the sex trafficking, and there's all types of allegations among all them.
Yeah.
So if she's saying that it's worse than that, that's literally, I mean, that's crazy. And, you know, I don't doubt it 1 minute that that's the case.
Well, it could be intertwined as far as like everything that's going on with Diddy. Diddy's a music artist and a producer, an entrepreneur, of
and
course.
He hangs out with all the movie stars,
right? So it's kind of intertwined.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully she, you know, I think she's so talented.
Yeah.
I love her voice. I think, I mean, she's so good. I don't want anything to happen to her musically.
Right. But I'm happy that she's standing up for herself.
I agree.
Because most music artists wouldn't. They would just go with the flow, you know, go with the
agenda.
With the agenda and keep their mouth closed, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's very easy to do that. Right. I wonder what she's alluding to. Did she give any more details about what she might be exposing exactly?
She said that she could expose a lot of record labels and producers, but she didn't say exactly what.
There could be a million different types of things to expose them for.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I am not sure, but maybe later on she will. I don't know, because she had some type of like stories in her Instagram that she had to take down because her music team said that she needed to take it down. So she took it down, and she said, I had to take it down, but I still stand by what I said.
Good. Well, I
she's
stand
been
by
shot.
her. Yeah, no,
you know?
We got to stand by these artists that do this.
Yeah.
Like, as fans, as fellow musicians, whatever, we should definitely stand by them, speak out on their behalf as well, because just too many people are afraid to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and support them.
That's right. Okay, guys, the next topic is kind of intense. You guys ready?
Yes.
I don't know.
We're going to talk about...
I'm sitting down, so I'm prepared.
We're going to talk about AI for a second.
Uh-oh.
Are you guys ready? So, according to FinCEN News, an AI trading bot makes... But can you say that for me? Because I cannot. It's BOT, guys. Okay?
B-O-T.
Bot. Yeah. An AI trading bot makes $38,000 in a week, beating professional traders. Okay? So technical traders are saying it's unfair, but it's legal, and users are reporting significant earnings. Okay? So a new AI trading robot reportedly generated a return of $38,000 from a $5,000 investment over the course of a week, according to the verified records and third-party verification by my FX book. The story doesn't end with the initial success. So starting from January 23rd of 2024 with a 1,000 investment, the robot once again showed its worth. By June 11, 2024, it earned a profit of $5,600, a stunning 560% gain over the test period. Now, the influence has been spreading rapidly with 8,000 downloads to date. It says to be generating millions in daily profits for its users. I mean, traders are super upset. They're saying that only cowards would use a robot, right? Because it's not convenient for them. There have been rumors that a large US-based hedge fund expressing interest in acquiring the algorithm. So as of today, the software is still available for sale on the official website. Okay. So if you guys are interested in obtaining the software, the name is Galileo FX. So you don't need prior experience to use Galileo FX. It's user-friendly with step-by-step guides and demo accounts to help you get started effortlessly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it the end of human traders?
Man, I'm like behind the camera. You don't see me here, but I'm already on the website signing up right now. Sign me up for that. Yeah, because they will make that. They'll make that illegal. I'm sure at some point soon. You know, because like
you think so?
I mean, they have to.
But what if this company buys the algorithm and makes it even bigger? I mean, traders. I mean, Wall Street is going to be. I don't know what's going to happen.
Pooping in them britches.
See, the thing is, if there is money to be made, I don't think it will become illegal. Just because, unfortunately, that's kind of how
they'll want to rig it so that it helps I'm talking the elitists.
The elitists, right.
They're always the type that are going to figure out how to like hone in on what's going on, take it full advantage, and then make sure all of us, the regular people,
doesn't have access to it.
Won't have access. They'll regulate it, whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I think will happen.
Yeah, 100%.
So we should jump on that. After this episode.
On this. Yeah, we should all three sign.
Right?
That, I know, right? Let's get out of here.
Into how to sign up at Galileo.
Right?
It makes sense though. AI. I mean, they can go through the algorithms like no human can, and they can go through the data. Like super
so
crazy.
Fast. I'm like $38,000.
Yeah, when it comes to data, AI
from a 5,000 investment,
better than humans.
Just wait till it AI and quantum quantum computing. Quantum is the they're able to process 100 million times more than what we're able to do. So once you mix that in with it, I mean, the game over.
Right.
So I don't know who will benefit from that, but
it actually costs money, so it's not free.
No, of course.
It's $460 if I'm not mistaken to buy it.
Or
I don't know. I think it's an app, so I don't know if it's a month or what. It doesn't say. It just says a $460 investment. So
I mean, for a 500%.
560% profit.
That's insane. It's doing.
I think
that's in less than a year, bro.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Is it doing the stock market or was it crypto? What'd you say it was again?
Is it both?
Or is it both?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's okay.
We'll check it out.
We'll look into it for the audience. Yeah.
And audience, let us know what you think.
You can go to Finson News and read all about this. I mean, it's just insane. It's I just thought it was crazy. I'm like, I need to talk about it in this podcast because last time, in one of the episodes, we talk about AI in the music industry, and so I feel like we needed to touch on AI again. And this for me was crazy because this can change so much in Wall Street.
Yeah. It's gonna change everything. I think we're gonna be
traders. I feel bad for them.
I feel bad for them, but like I said, if
they make so many mistakes too, if you think about it. What if AI doesn't make any mistakes? It's going to be great.
Yeah, right. It's going to be reading all the data that it'll have instant access to all the data available. That would take one of us, months, even years to like research. Mm-hmm. It's got it right there.
Yeah.
So I think it changes. It's a game changer.
Yeah. 100%.
So you better get it before it gets illegal. Or before the elite gets to it before you guys. Yeah. So that's actually very, very interesting. Jude, I hope you have some beans for us.
Oh my God.
Tell us about what's going on with Diddy now.
Oh, Diddy, man.
We got some new Diddy news.
Diddy do it? Diddy didn't do it?
I feel that everything died down about Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be everywhere. Now, and I don't know who he's paying off, guys, but it looks like,
I think that's the culture we're living in right now is we have short-term memory loss because have you noticed any kind of big story is forgotten within a week or two?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, on to the next story.
Yep, I already heard that.
The whole Epstein thing, that when I was out and about like a couple weeks later, gone.
That should be the biggest story in the planet still right now.
Yeah.
Because they still haven't identified anybody that was the one, purchasing the trafficker or the trafficked people.
Right.
It's like, oh, no.
I don't, I think someone is paying off somebody in there too because there's so many powerful people that, so I think with Diddy is the same thing.
So back to the Diddy story. So his ex-bodyguard that they go way back 30 plus years, Gene Bell. No, I don't know what his last name is, but it's Gene. He was a bodyguard and a close friend of Diddy's going way back. And he knew Biggie as well. And he kind of knew the dynamics of the relationship between Biggie and Diddy. And it wasn't exactly what you would think it was, the way they portrayed it, right? They made it seem like, oh, Diddy and Biggie are best friends.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I thought too. Like they're homies for life. They're best friends. Turns out that Biggie wasn't really. I guess he was kind of broke. Like his contract probably wasn't all that great. He wasn't that happy with the contract that he had with Diddy. Diddy knew that Biggie wasn't that happy about it, and the rumor is that Biggie was planning on switching to another record label. This is very leading into the murder of Biggie, which plays a big part in this whole thing. So the night that Biggie got shot in California, LA. You know, he was out there. They were doing like some promoting of the album and whatnot. This bodyguard, Gene, he gets the like kind of an inside scoop, you know, call from somebody that was actually in jail, and he basically just warned him and said, "Hey, they're out to get you guys, like, or get Biggie." And he told Diddy about that. He's like, "Dude, we gotta go. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta roll. I got an anonymous tip that they're kind of like gunning for us, you know, like they know we're here. They know we're our location. This isn't safe." Diddy just kept on putting it off, and the guy's like, no, for real, like, let's get out. We're gonna be putting our guy in a bad spot. He's kind of alluding, if you listen to the interview, because he's did probably a 2-hour interview with Patrick Bet-David, and he was basically alluding that Diddy was either kind of in on this hit, or that maybe he didn't orchestrate it himself, but he
knew about it.
And he even said that like Biggie's mom is, you know, kind of thinking the same thing. Now these are allegations, this is speculation, whatever you want to call it, but the source
was pretty credible.
He's a pretty credible source. I mean, as credible as it gets. Yeah. And so nobody's really covering it too much, but this seems like a pretty big story to me. Yeah. Because now we know Diddy actually did have kind of a hand in the Pac murder, you know? Like he was talking to the guy that killed him, like tried to pay him, all that stuff. Right. And now the Biggie thing. So it's like this guy might just be the worst guy on the planet.
Yeah. Just like, paying people off, because he did the same thing with Cassie's video. Yeah. He paid the hotel off and he still came out.
It's unbelievable.
So I wonder how many people he keeps paying off.
Or he just has a lot of blackmail stuff on people. He's got all those videos of who knows.
Yeah.
People doing all types of stuff. That's true. That's what they did on the Epstein Island too, apparently. Yep. Lots of videos.
Yeah.
So
now I know I should put some videos here, so let's see if we can blackmail.
Yeah, we can blackmail each other.
When Dolly licks your legs.
Hey, shh. That's supposed
Dolly is my dog, by the way. I don't want you to think anything.
She thinks I have she thinks I have barbecued legs or something. Yeah.
Just always licking his legs is hilarious.
If you hear anything in the background, that's what it is.
Yeah, if you hear any weird stuff in the background, guys, it's Dolly. Yeah. It's our dog. That's so funny. Illa, you also have some beans for us. There's some news about Michael Jackson music catalog. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so half of Michael Jackson's catalog has been acquired by Sony.
Boo!
Yeah, his wishes were, you know, he was kind of fighting, you know, before he passed away. Sony, you know, he wasn't happy with them. He didn't want them to own the publishing or the masters, and they acquired it. You know, so it's they said that the executors basically have the full right, regardless of what Michael Jackson wishes or wanted, or his family wants or wished. And so it's just a sad day. It's just a sad day to see that.
You see how you're owned by these music labels? Oh, yeah. You're literally like owned.
And I mean, obviously, you know, we don't know what kind of contract Michael Jackson had, you know, with them, what was in there, you know, we don't know any of the details, but
there was a video that he says that the owner of Sony was a devil. And there's some conspiracy theories that that's the reason why one of the reasons why he was killed too.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
But talking about Michael Jackson, what are your thoughts about the rumors of Michael Jackson still being alive?
Did you hear anything about that?
This is new for you, Judah?
Well, there's always rumors going around when it comes to like Tupac's and Elvis and Michael Jackson, and some are pretty convincing, and then some are not. You'll have to remind me of what the rumor is really stemming from. Like, why do they think he's still alive?
Well, there has been several videos in social media speculating of this possibility. First, because Michael, remember, he was known to have the ability to disguise from the media. Like, there have been so many times that he just changed, you know, his features with like prosthetics or anything that it just makes him look so different that even other artists didn't even know that he went to their concert. Because he was so completely disguised, like completely.
I do remember hearing that, and Michael Jackson was kind of like Mr. Potato Head in a sense. Because he had just like a blank canvas because he had no nose and this and that. So you can put on different like things.
Right. So that's one of the things, right? And then the van that supposedly had his body,
the ambulance,
was seen arriving at the morgue, but instead of seeing the body, the person who was actually recording it, he actually saw somebody escorting another guy that looked just like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And that video is out and it's so obvious.
Taller, had the kind of like a mullet, longer hair in the back.
It was just like
was
him.
he moonwalking too? Like moonwalking away?
That would have been hilarious.
Was he grabbing himself?
No, he was like...
R.I.P. We're not making fun of him.
No, poor thing. No, but he did. He looked like it was him. And then there's some pictures of actually his daughter having him in the back of the seat of her car.
Really?
Yeah. And it's very interesting because he looked just like him. Like, this is a real possibility. Now, these are just speculation, of course. But there is also a man that has been on TV called Dave.
Yep, seen him.
Yeah, who says he burned, like he got burned or something in a house fire or something like that. And he's friends of Michael Jackson. But if you hear his voice, he sounds
exactly
just like Michael
MJ.
Jackson.
Yeah.
So what?
And this was after Michael Jackson died.
Passed away, yeah.
Right, supposedly.
So they're basically saying, what if it's him and he's just changing the way he looks? But recently, this is another thing that's weird. His son had a party at a boat, okay? And there was somebody there who looked super strange because, remember, it was hot outside. Everybody's in the boat. And this stranger had full clothes, completely. Like, completely full clothes, like long pants, long sleeves, like completely covered. And nobody knew who he was.
Was he moonwalking?
He's not gonna make it obvious like that, Judah.
We're gonna be like, okay,
that is Michael Jackson. I don't think he's ever gonna do that, obviously.
So there's a conspiracy that he basically faked his death, I guess, to get out of the spotlight.
Yeah, to get out of the spotlight.
And he was also convinced that there was these elitist figures.
Yeah, he
very
was trying
powerful,
to expose them.
scary elitist figures.
That's true.
I mean, which goes to show you how crazy how powerful they must be. If the biggest pop star celebrity of all time is afraid of him, he's like, they don't want me saying what I'm saying, and like they'll come after me and stuff. Yeah. And then not long after that, he dies.
Right. So maybe he did fake it.
The doctor gave him too much. Sounds almost kind of like. Matthew, I almost said Matthew McConaughey.
Why?
Matthew
Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Like he had his team of doctors like administering this medicine, and they gave him too much, and he died. So that does sound weird.
Yeah.
And but yeah, you have the why. The question of why would he do that? Because he was trying to escape the spotlight. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't live any kind of normal life. He couldn't moonwalk in the store. Like if you're gonna, but like, so.
Is that the only thing you remember about Michael Jackson? Really? Like just his moonwalk?
So I get it. I empathize with Michael Jackson.
But there is also conspiracy theories about an island in the Caribbean with celebrities that have supposedly died, but they actually faked their death. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, these islands out here off the coast of Florida got all types of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Epstein Island. There's a bunch of other islands that have similar stuff going. And then this one that you just talked about.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to know for sure.
Right. It might be lies, but it's kind of cool
Cuba?
too.
Are you talking about Cuba?
It just says an island in the Caribbean.
Because that's where Tupac supposedly, right? So... Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe he's just playing basketball with Kobe Bryant and with Michael Jackson.
So. I would love that. And then Elvis just...
Yeah, and
Elvis pretty old.
No, Elvis dead.
They wouldn't let Elvis play with basketball with them.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Well, so yeah, this is actually all I have today.
Okay.
That was kind of pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good. And there's so much more that we're going to... This audience doesn't
I
even
swear
know.
we cannot talk today. I mean, I know that I usually cannot talk because, my accent. But Today, yeah, is one of those days, but it's fun.
Just make sure you guys smash.
Yeah, man.
And share.
Smash and share. We really appreciate all your support. Make sure you follow us and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Boom, baby.
La la la. Thank you, Judah.
Yeah.